Hi everybody. Well, since my last video, when I was glutened by the cornmeal, we have been prepping for Hurricane Dorian, which is now in effect. And I just thought I would just post it and let you all see what it's like to be in a hurricane inland in the Orlando area. We did a week's worth of prep. I have some videos. I don't know if I'll post those or not, what it was like shopping for the storm and watching the shelves go bare. But we are currently 90 miles. Let me see. No, the eye is actually 90 miles east of Daytona Beach, and we live 50 miles west of Daytona Beach, so we're about 140 miles west of the eye of Hurricane Dorian. And this is what it's like here, just a gentle breeze, and we get some strong wind gusts and a little bit of raininess. The brunt of the storm seemed to hit us in the middle of the night with some thunder, and I was dreaming it. I was so exhausted from our hurricane prep that I actually didn't wake up from the storm, which wasn't the case with Irma. I was awake all night with Irma. So for our prep work, the biggest job for us was to sandbag the front of the house, because at the time that the sandbags were available, we were predicted to get 12 inches of rain, but it's going to turn out to be 3 by the time this is all over with. So that's not too bad. I do have a vlog called Central Florida Weather Vlogs, and I have chronicled Irma, Tropical Alberto, and now this I've been chronicling Dorian also. I have other videos of Hurricane Dorian on that other channel. So I don't know if you want to go and do a search. If you have any interest, Central Florida interest, you can just search for that vlog in YouTube, and maybe I'll link it in the description below. I just want to give an update on what we're doing, depending on the damage that happens. In the last 3, Matthew, Michael, and Irma, my family went to the ground zero of those hurricanes and helped. The wind's picking up now. They went to ground zero of those hurricanes with my church group, and you may have heard of Helping Hands, and helped with some of the relief efforts. And so if there's any damage in probably Daytona Beach, I'm thinking then my family will go out there and help. Usually what they end up doing is chopping down trees and removing debris. And they do that for free of charge. My church is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and they partner with crisiscleanup.org. And they go out on the weekends after hurricanes happen and help with tarping roofs and removing debris and mucking out flooded houses. So this hurricane, I don't know, I haven't heard the reports. I don't know how bad the damage is. Even if we have landfall in South Carolina, we may be asked to go up there and help out. It is something that we plan for and budget for, actually, because it just seems to be becoming a trend. And many hands make the work light, and there are not many hands that are able to do it. So we try to do it when we can. So there might be a future post on that if we're called up to help out. And probably won't be giving any updates unless we end up with cleaning. I don't think things are going to get any dicier than this for us. My heart is, and my mind and thoughts and prayers and concerns and sorrows are for the people in the Bahamas. And I have a lot of gratitude for answered prayers that the storm went off of our coast and turned out to be a good watering event for us, and still thinking about and humbled of the devastation that is going on in the Bahamas. And the reason why it hits home is because my husband and my boys went up to Michael last year, cleaned up at Michael, and the Bahamas, looking at the destruction of the Bahamas, we never thought we'd see anything worse than Michael, but it looks like they definitely got. And how could they not with 48 hours? I mean, with Michael, the destruction happened in a matter of hours, and in the Bahamas, the destruction happened in a matter of days. And it's just still unfathomable to me what they had to deal with to have the kind of rain and wind over them for 48 hours. I mean, could you imagine 185 miles an hour for 48 hours? When Irma came over our house, it was just in 2 hours of 120-mile gusts, 90 miles sustained, 90 miles per hour sustained. So that puts things in perspective. And well, I think I'll end here because I just forgot what I was going to say. I don't have any more to say, really. I mean, it's not very exciting over here. But I thank you for watching. And if anybody is relocating to Central Florida, I hope this helps give a perspective of what it's like to be 50 miles inland when a hurricane is just sliding up the coast. And you know, I have family that's in North Carolina, so now my concern is for them. And hoping that Dorian decides to do the same thing for them that happened for us and just stays off the coastline and then goes out to sea. That would be a wonderful thing. I don't think that's what's going to happen. At least it looks like maybe landfall in Virginia now. But it would be nice if the trend keeps happening, that Dorian just goes offshore. And that's what we're all hoping and praying for. And thankful to the Lord for answering our prayers here. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next post.